Welcome back. Another Foo-ology podcast. I'm here with the homie Eddie.
Right here, man.
Damn, bro. We did that one video last week, bro.
Oh,
Was it
yeah.
2 weeks ago?
It was 2 weeks ago. We went to that sick ass spot, bro. That the
PCH?
Mexicans. What's it called? The Mexicans are not aliens or some shit.
Yeah, man.
That video blew up, but right now I think it's like 650,000. Our most viewed video.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. And that spot is just very beautiful, bro. You know,
Yeah.
down PCH right there.
That's a fact.
And it's like I don't know, it was meant to be right there on that spot, bro. Because
Right there we get bangers.
yeah, like that's crazy because it's like perfect, bro. Like you
That's
know,
a fact.
you just take your chairs and anybody could do it if they find the place, bro. You know?
I know.
They're gonna be fucking copying us. It's all good though.
It's
But-
hard. It's hard to figure that one out,
Yeah,
though.
bro, yeah.
If people want to copy that one.
And we got way more cooler spots coming up in the
Yeah, for
future.
sure.
So everybody keep tuning in, and thank you guys also for the support, the love, and I know you guys been sharing our videos, so we really appreciate that. Our numbers just keep going higher and higher
That's a
every day,
fact.
bro.
Yeah, we appreciate that because this even just within this past week, bro, like we're about to hit our 1 year official mark because we hit the 1 year mark, but we took a break in December because actually our first video back, if you guys check the dates, was in December, but then we took like a break for like 2 months and then we came back in February. So February is like that. Well, we just been going since February.
Yeah.
And I mentioned that because when we got our first 1,000 followers, that took like a few months, bro. That took a minute to like put out enough content and to put out enough clips to get at least 1K. And now we're at 10K. We just hit 10K. At least on TikTok, and then on IG we're like almost about to be at 4K. So I mean, it's like within the past month that whole switch happened.
That's
Or
crazy,
past
bro.
month or two, and it's like the past week we hit 3K more. So it's like fuck. It's crazy how there's a turning point where it's like fucking,
It's your turn. It's almost gonna be your turn, you know.
and then it's just like a snowball too, you know.
Yeah, I like that too, cause even for everybody that's watching and they want to start, cause I have a lot of friends that like they be telling me, "Oh, I want to start a podcast. I want to do this and that," and they never do it. But I would encourage them to do something, you know, cause if they want to speak out and do or put, you know, it doesn't have to be a podcast. It could be your videos or something.
Yeah.
You could do your own path, and it doesn't matter. Like I said a long time ago, a couple episodes ago, I said it doesn't really matter how many views you get, bro, because in the beginning it's gonna be like that. It's like, you know, it was like kind of tough, like, you know,
Yeah.
you get like 10 or 4 views or something, bro.
But you're chilling though. Like
Yeah,
we're having a good time anyway.
Yeah, it don't really matter too. Like, yeah, don't put that in your head. Like, oh, I only got this 4 likes or 4 views or whatever. You just keep doing your own thing, and it's gonna be like Eddie was saying, a snowball effect. You just keep on going. You keep on climbing, bro. Because the moment you stop, then everything doesn't go.
Exactly.
You can't climb Mount Everest, bro.
Yeah. And I noticed some of these accounts, bro, when they hit at least like, what is it, 10K, when they hit 10K, at least on IG, and then they hit a banger of a video, that 10K within like 2 days, it turns to 100K, 200K. So it's like, there's a certain point where you hit a certain number where people just come in. Like, I don't know I don't know if you guys notice what that is, but I've been noticing that too, you know?
Yeah, that algorithm just
Snap somebody up.
or the universe is just like, man, these guys have been putting in a lot of work, and I'm gonna give them a good break right here or something, you know?
Yeah.
Who knows what it is, bro?
And even with that, like, let's say we got a clip that went 650,000 people. Usually when you get at least 250,000 people watching a video, which is a shitload of people,
Yeah.
at least 1 or 2% of that will follow you, or they'll stay like tuned.
Damn.
So think about how that works if you're trying to like build an audience, like to sell a product or like energy shit or some shit, you know?
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
crazy,
crazy,
too.
huh?
Yeah, and even if you think of it in a more like a business view,
Yeah.
it's like, bro, like that many people seeing that video, and I think I'm not sure if it's right or not, but like the Honda Center over here in Anaheim is like the capacity of the people is like 30,000 people, bro. I think that's what it is. It could be more, it could be less. I don't know, but maybe I'm right. I did a little research, whatever. But it's just imagine you're in a stadium, bro, and you're speaking out like Martin Luther King, bro.
Martin Luther.
or something, bro. Like you're speaking out, and people like that's like what? That's like 4 days, 5 days of like a sellout, bro. Like you
Yeah,
sold
sell
out.
that shit out.
You sold that, not like these sellouts out here.
The sellouts.
The sellouts out here.
That's a
right, bro.
shitload of people if you really think about it. Even
Sheesh,
100 people in a room, 200 people in a room, that's a shitload of people.
They're just like,
And
yeah.
they click on your shit. I think we're at like 50K likes. So that means 50K
Damn.
1,000 people individually like that shit. And
Thank you guys. Damn, that's crazy,
that shit's
bro.
crazy. And we might, like you said, with the podcast shit, we're probably gonna build a course for if you guys want to learn from whatever if you like our shit, we'll teach people how to start that shit and get up and running, you know.
Yeah. And even if you like taking photos or videos,
Yeah.
editing and all that, you know, it's like simple stuff if you know what you're doing, right?
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. We'll get something out like that, like a course or something.
And I know you did like a music video with some homie, bro, and it also hit like like a million or something.
I think within his little algorithm, I think it hit a good number back in the day. But yeah, it's been pretty chill. It's like gambling shit, bro. Like I feel like I'm a fucking crackhead addicted to the fucking phone, bro. Because when you put the videos out there, you're just like, oh shit, I gotta put another video. You're just like seeing which one hits, and you're like gambling, like fuck, that didn't hit. And then but it's fun too when you enjoy what you do. You just fucking you're having a good time.
Yeah,
you know?
it's like we're having a good time here, bro.
So it's not no big deal, but. Yeah, now I'm kind of hooked on like, fuck man, like we got to get more bangers out there.
Yeah.
Or finding more interesting people to interview. Like we did the last guy,
there you
the homie Daniel. That was an interesting perspective, you know. We like to have different type of shit that you don't hear, you know, because you don't really hear somebody who's Mexican comes from a ski resort, you know. You don't hear that very often. We hear the normal shit, but it's better to hear some different perspective on the topics we talk about too, you know.
Yeah, and at the same time, people, I got a lot of feedback saying that they like when we interview people, bro, because they want to pick the brains, and obviously they think a certain way, and they have their own information that to give out to the public, bro. You know, to show their life experience and how someone can change, and like we're doing this podcast to help people too, bro. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like, the more knowledge you get from us, the better, bro. The better we feel. Because, like I said, when I pass away or some shit, bro, my videos are still out, and people be watching my shit. Either they're gonna be laughing at me or like having a good time, or
they got the Mexican Hitler right here. The reincarnation of
the Mexican. That shit. Oh man. Yeah, man, and they get a fucking a good laugh, or they some good knowledge, you know.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's just funny, bro. God damn. What a lie. This fucking. Wow, bro. And that's crazy too, because we've been fasting too, bro. You know.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah, we've been like we talked about it in the past few episodes. We had, even with the last interview, we're like, oh, the power of fasting and all this kind of stuff, and we're like, you know what? It's time to do some kind of like fast, and maybe in the future we'll do a more serious one and we'll record it for you guys, like a more crazier one.
Yeah.
But we're like, you know what? We'll test it out before the episode. So since Sunday night, I think it's my last meal that I had. It's Tuesday, like probably like 7 p.m.
Yeah.
So we only really had like no food, or just like fruit, something like light, like fruit.
Yeah. I started doing. Well, I did that fasting on yesterday, bro.
Yesterday.
And yeah, I'm like, fuck, bro. I was like,
yeah.
And at the same time, I don't know why, but my day was like, it was very frustrating, bro. Like, I had like almost the worst day, bro. Like at work, bro. Like, God, bro, really? Right? It had to be this day. Could be a chill ass day, bro. You know?
Yeah.
And I don't know, when you get frustrated or some shit,
and you're hungry, you get hungry.
You get hungry or something, bro. You know.
Yeah.
And then you put in like even more work, and you're like, God, you feel like, man, I need to eat right now, bro.
Yeah.
But I got home and I was like, man, I can't eat, and I like meat, fool, so no homo shit. But I was like, man, I was like looking, I was like, my brain was just telling me like, man, you need some meat, you need protein right now. But then I was like, fool, just relax, fool. You don't need that shit right now.
Yeah.
And I was like eating like strawberries, like blueberries.
Like fruits.
Yeah, like fruits and veggies. I also ate like garbanzos. I didn't take it as serious like people do, but I was just like, fuck it. Garbanzos just like that, bro.
Something
like
light, yeah.
something light. So that and avocado that actually filled me up pretty good, bro. Like I ate like 2 whole avocados because we have an avocado tree here.
Damn.
And that filled me up for like an hour or two, bro. I was like, damn, that avocados do fill you up for sure, bro.
Yeah, they got the fats and everything like that.
Yeah, the good protein. But yeah, that, bro. And I was like, then I wanted to drink like some like a mixed drink, bro. Like not obviously not alcohol, but like a little
like shake or some shit.
Nah, it was just like these little pouches, like a little powder thing that you put into the water.
Like
electrolytes, something like that. But I didn't want to do any of that, so I'm like, I'm just gonna just drink water, bro.
Yeah.
So I was just drinking water, and I was like, damn. But after like, cause sometimes I only eat one time, bro, a day, like once a day.
Yeah, that's not too hard.
Once a day.
Once a day, it's not too hard.
And then it was like around like 7:30ish. That's when it was like a little bit more harder for me, like because that's when I kind of eat.
Yeah,
like,
when you're eating,
like 7:30. Around that time, I was like, man, like my brain was just like, man, I need to eat something, bro.
That's a fact.
But then I was just like, man, I was like, man, I just went to sleep early, bro. I'm like, ain't no fun to this day today, so I'm just gonna go sleep.
I was thinking about that too. I was like, man, that's like what they say is like there's a comedian who had a joke. He's like, you ever been so hungry you just go to sleep or something? Or you ever been so poor you just go to sleep or something? It's like, fuck.
I was like, man,
that reminded me of that joke. I was
that's a straight up fact right there, bro. Because I was like, the hell am I gonna do? I'm just gonna go to sleep, bro.
But that actually gives you time to think, because you're like, man, life usually revolves around eating something or doing this, and you're like, fuck. When you don't do that, then you actually think about, you have a lot of free times on your hands, and you don't even know what to do with yourself. You're just like, I'm asleep.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not gonna waste more energy because I'm gonna get hungrier. I was thinking that and all that. But it was just only one day because today I ate light, but I was like, man. But I think everybody like should do that, like fasting stuff, because it just start your whole system, bro.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, they say that one at least. They say at least for your body you should do it. There's a certain day of the month, at least 2 days of the month with the moon cycle or some shit, that you should go the whole day without eating, just because it's in line with the moon. But I think it's called in the Hindu language or whatever it is, but it's called a ekadashi, and those 2 days are in line with the moon cycle, and you're not supposed to eat, or not that you're not supposed to eat, but you naturally, it says that like your body will not want to eat, and you could just rest that day. And it's true, because it's like, bro, when you're not eating, like I was thinking about like the routine aspect of eating, your mind gets hungry, but your body, you might not be like super tired or anything, but you think you're hungry because your mind is craving it. Like it's all like your mind is just craving it, and then you realize like, fuck, man, like this is a lot of it. If you just learn how to take your mind off it, you're like, oh shit, like I'm actually pretty good. And then that's when you start thinking like, damn, how much of my day just revolves around just grabbing a meal and digesting it. Because it's like you should give your body a little bit of a break, but it's good to see that. And then today I noticed, like after not eating, I was like, oh shit, like just driving here, I was like, damn, like you do feel like you have a little bit more energy. Like it's weird because you think you're supposed to be tired, but your body actually has more energy to think straight.
Yeah. And also too, I'm not gonna drink for a month. I'm doing that again, like no alcohol for a month again, and that's when I feel more clarity, bro. Yeah. Like I feel I have way more energy. Yeah, because I feel like when I start drinking, I feel like more lazier or something.
No, yeah, of course.
So I'm like, I'm gonna do that no alcohol for a month, and like I tell everybody, bro, they should try to do something that's like good for your body. Drinking almost like twice or three times a day, bro. Like not a day, but in a week. You're fucking drunk and shit, bro. You need to go to the fucking those classes, bro. The A shit. No, but like 2 to 3 times a week, bro. You're drinking, and then that adds up too, bro.
No, yeah.
Especially like not just in your body, but you're financially. You're like, man, what the hell did I spend all this money at, bro?
That's a fact.
And but yeah, it's also you know, you get more yeah, when I didn't drink for a whole month, I felt really good, bro. Like hella lighter, hella I thought uh like more clear,
Yeah.
and I felt like yeah, way better, bro.
Yeah, it's like it's good to have those periods where you're just like the fasting shit because it also taught had me thinking about like how um they say like a hungry man like will do the worst shit or some shit like that
Mhm.
because you feel so hungry. It's like
Like a drug addict,
yeah,
basically,
like a
bro, that
drug
they need
addict shit.
that.
Like when somebody's so hungry that they'll do anything, and it made me think about those. Like we talked about the monks and like how
Oh yeah.
Jesus fasted for however long, and it's like that's crazy how powerful that is because in a lot of these practices they don't eat and they don't eat until somebody feeds them. So like these monks will go walking and they'll be like meditating and then they don't eat until they're offered food and like the universe will offer them food and everybody kind of knows that they don't eat. So a lot of the people in towns and villages out there in India or wherever they are, they'll see these monks walking around and they'll feed them because they know that they'll never ask for food though. But it's crazy how they do that because that just goes to show you how survival mode is mental. Because if they're sitting there peacefully meditating, and they're supposed to do everything slowly, like
Mm.
even if you're hungry, you're starving, you still sit there, take a breath, and take a moment before you eat, and you do everything slowly. Not like a
Mm.
starving ass person,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's like a discipline and like a spiritual power to being able to, you know, not be in survival mode, even if you're relying on people to feed you or the universe to feed you.
And you appreciate the food more too, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
Cause like I don't know who said that. I think we had some guy on our podcast, and he said like when people eat, they just eat all quick and they don't enjoy their meal, bro. Like no,
Oh, who
sit
is that?
down.
Who's it?
Was it Mike
Mike guy. I
Guide?
think it
Yeah,
might be
Mike
him.
Guide.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like sit down and enjoy your meal, bro, slowly, bro.
Yeah.
And I have the tendency to really eat fast,
Devour
bro.
that shit, huh?
Like I eat fast, bro. And then you gotta take a step back and be like appreciate the food, bro. You know, little
Yeah.
by little, because it's like te la van a quitar o qué, güey?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
gonna take the food away from you or what, man? But
That's true, and I think that also reminds me of how there's also a way to do everything in life. That because I think that goes back with the same way. Like there's a good way to eat, and then there's like a way that's bad to eat, and then there's like even with sexuality, there's a time and place to do it, and there's a way to do it, and then there's another way where it's like you're like, God damn, this was on some Diddy shit. But there's a
yeah,
way to do everything,
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So it's like I think that's an interesting idea because yeah, man, I think that survival mode shit, that angry shit, it's a choice. Yeah, you're hungry. Yeah, you're this, but there's a part of you still that's in control. Basically, what that message is, right?
yeah. And for Catholics too, bro. Like we most of us we don't eat on a Friday or something. Good Friday, we give up the for Lent or whatever. We give out
I
like
don't know too much, but I do think that I do know that you're not supposed to eat like meat on a
yeah,
Friday or
yeah.
Wednesday or something like
Yeah, I'm not too religious,
that.
because when someone tells me you can't eat this, I'll do it, bro. Like, no,
Yeah.
you're not gonna tell. I'll say if I want to eat it
Yeah,
or not.
you feel it. You feel it out.
Yeah, but like they're not. Oh, they're gonna be on the comments, bro. Like you're not Catholic, that fool. It's all good, man. But
Yeah.
there's something happened with a singer, bro, from Colombia, something Jimenez or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. So this is a crazy story, man. Did you hear about it or
Yeah, I heard a little bit about it that he was gonna. I think he saw his death like 3 times when he was dreaming or
Damn.
something like that.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard something. They just posted it. I think it was a few days ago. So this guy, he was a Actually, he has some famous songs. I didn't know this guy does like Mexican music in Colombia.
Mm.
Like he sounded Mexican to me, but um, this dude was popping off and he had this dream. He had this interview. I don't know how long ago he did it, but he had this interview where this dude he looked actually scared in the interview. He's like, man, like, man, I can't, like, almost like his heart was racing. He's like, man, I just need to take a deep breath. Like, this really bothers me. This dream, I keep having this dream. I've had it so many times. I keep dreaming this dream where I'm in the sky and the plane takes off, and then the pilot comes, hey, something fell off the plane. We're it's gonna crash, and then he crashes and he sees his death and he sees him zoom out and sees the whole city, and like him leaving his body, like astral projecting.
What?
He's like, bro, and he's like, keep having this dream, and it really freaks me out. And he's had this like 3 different times, 3 variations, but it always happens kind of the same way. And in this interview, you can go look it up on YouTube, but just put Yeison Jimenez interview of the plane crash or whatever, and he goes through all those plane crash dreams that he has. But what I take from it was like, man, he really felt it in his soul, like fear. You can tell that and that's what they say almost sometimes. Like if you really sit on a fear and a thought, and you really powerfully feel it, like almost he's like manifesting it too in a way, because he seemed like really bothered, And who knows how that works? But the crazy thing is, that day I saw it, he actually died in a plane crash in Colombia, bro.
Damn.
The plane was, there's a video of it too.
Yeah,
the plane was going up, and it crashed actually on the takeoff.
Yeah.
So it was going up, boom, it went sideways, and then he just it went up in flames, and he passed away. But that's like a huge trip where he has a dream like that.
That's crazy, bro. Cause like I was even just thinking about if you're literally on that plane, bro, and how like I know you die, bro, but like what do you feel, man? It's like I know you go like pretty fast, maybe what, more than 200 miles at huevo.
Well, yeah, probably like more than 100.
Yeah, for sure, because they were just barely taking off, and I don't know, bro. Like I don't know if he hit his head, or
you never know. I guess
he just knocks you out so bad that, and then the flames just go up, bro. You burn to death.
Hopefully they're knocked out.
Yeah, hopefully you're just like
by the impact. Huh?
Yeah, you hit your head so hard that it just boom. But who knows? Or you could suffer a bad freaking death, bro. You could be alive or be stuck on the belt, and you'd be,
damn, that's wild.
That dude, damn, and you're like burning to death, bro. And nobody can help you, bro. You'll be cooked in like less than a minute, bro.
That's crazy.
You're done.
I was listeing to the Kobe, or I was watching the Kobe Bryant, something about Kobe Bryant, how he passed away, and the crash, and I guess that shit was super quick too. Like I guess there was a lot of clouds, and then he just went on the helicopter, and they crashed right into the hill, from Newport Beach, right? And then
because he would always take that to his to practice when he would go to, because he didn't want to deal with the traffic, so it was a helicopter that just it was like too misty or whatever, and then the pilot didn't see that, and then next it's just like, oh shit, boom.
And I think the guy even wanted to the guy didn't even want to do it that day,
and he was like, nah, come on. But at the same time, they have so many conspiracies about that. Like Kobe was gonna expose the pharmaceutical companies and all this other shit. I don't know what they even say, bro.
You know what? I think there's some truth to that, because I do believe, I watched the video of the rabbi. You remember the rabbi that I just talked about? There's a rabbi who said that when they can't attack people with military, they attack them spiritually. So and these Jewish mystics, the Jewish magic, is actually they do a lot of different kind of stuff, like with the child and the blood and all this kind of stuff. So you never know what kind of stuff they'll be doing spiritually to make potentially accidents. And so you see all these things happen with celebrities and with these people who are rebellious to them, who are not like into spirituality. Maybe they're more vulnerable, maybe they're more vulnerable to these attacks. But if you're got a spiritual process, or if you are like meditated, grounded, you have your own understanding.
You have your own.
Then you have your own
protective.
You're not vulnerable like how somebody who maybe doesn't know.
Yeah.
Like there's people who just don't know, and then they're like, it's easy to mess with them. So that's something that makes sense to me. I don't know if it's true or not, but that dreaming thing, that should kind of make people understand that time might be like a little bit of an illusion too, because there's people who can travel in different, they say if you're in a moment of like really deep meditation, you can astral project and you can see other times, and you have to experience these things in order to really know what that means and like have a good intuition and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, there's people who they like, he was probably traveling, seeing himself from another timeline, another in the future, because how can he predict his own
death, huh?
Yeah.
And he and it was crazy, like you said, he felt it, and even his heart rate. I haven't seen the interview,
Oh,
but
watch,
but
see how scared he is, bro. Watch that interview.
damn, that's crazy as hell, man.
This dude's almost about to cry in the interview. He's like, man, this is like, I gotta take a break because I'm.
And the thing that is kind of dumb is like if he kind of seen it, if you see that shit, bro, like why would you even go on a plane, bro?
You know what? He had, I think in the interview, I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, he said that he had a scare before, a scare in the airplane. He said he saw he said the pilot actually came out and said, "Oh man, like we're in emergency. We have to make an emergency landing in Spain or some shit." And he's like, he thought that was his dream. You know, he thought it had already happened.
Yeah, he thought. Oh,
you know, I think that I might be wrong, but I feel like in the interview,
so he wasn't paranoid anymore about
yeah.
that. So
he just said like, it almost happened.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh man, I saved myself on that dream." Or
Yeah.
Fuck, that's crazy. That's man, that's some wild ass shit, bro. Cause man, that's crazy ass shit, bro. It's crazy. This world is crazy as hell, bro.
It makes you want to learn more about
the spiritual stuff.
Stuff. Like, bro, I've been having some crazy dreams with seeing crazy shit and like leaving your body and all this kind of stuff, and it just makes you realize that you have to work on that too. You know, you have to work on that aspect too, and then a lot of times also it's a protection. The more you are at peace, or like you
entwined with yourself.
Yeah, the more you do have like a cocoon around you, that makes a lot of sense. Because there's people who do like really strange things, and really strange things happen, you know, and you just have to experience it to know what that is.
Yeah, and it's like we're talking about the Freemasons, where they have like these weird ass rituals, bro. But at the same time, they know how to block that bad karma out. They just show it to you, and they show it to you as a joke, and you think it's not real. You think it's not real after, bro, and then it just reflects like, all right, I'm not gonna get this karma. You're probably gonna get that karma, bro. You know, it's like a mirror shit, man.
Yeah, they do it with words too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so they be doing all that spell show. Everybody, y'all should start reading some spiritual shit.
Exactly that
right there,
that's a good one. All
right. Start doing what's the name? Guru shit.
The guru's meditation.
Guru shit, man.
Doing some meditation. Just do it. I think
some monk shit.
For all you guys, the best thing I would say, do natural shit. Go into nature, get some sunlight, try to be healthier, and then if you have some 10 minutes a day, at least 10 to 15 minutes a day, do one guided meditation. I think daily that shit will help you, because even your boy Andrew Huberman on his podcast, scientifically, it noted that, I think there was I wrote it down. They said if you just sit in stillness, just remaining still for 5 to 15 minutes a day, just remaining still, not even meditating, but obviously I think they're meaning meditating. Mm-hmm. If you remain still for that amount of time, 5 to 15 minutes, it increases dopamine in the part of your brain by more than 65%. So it says striatal dopamine release increases by 65%. Just doing 5 to 15 minutes a day of sitting still. But imagine if you really meditate and you focus on breathing and you do all that and you get sunlight, you'll probably be another person, you know, within a few months.
And people probably think it's corny, but trust me, when you're in a high level of stress and you know how to control it, man, then that's when your whole world flips around, bro. Like nothing could almost bug you anymore, bro. Almost, you know.
Exactly.
And it's like, you know who needs that shit, bro? I think your boy Andrew Tate, bro.
Oh, he's going through
it. This fool's going hams on Mexicans and Latinos and all this shit, bro. And I think this fool lost himself for damn sure. I think he knows that we're coming up as a culture, and he feels like if he just says Mexican, bro, like his algorithm is gonna go higher or something. He's gonna, because nobody fucking cares about that clown anymore, bro.
That's crazy.
That's the last time. I don't even know when I heard about that fool anymore. He's trash, bro. He's out of here. Move on to the next guy, you know. And I think these fools are afraid to lose that fame. They're lose the feel that people that they think that they're the kings, bro. They think they're like kings and they're always gonna be remembered. And at some point, I almost agreed with what he said, but now that he just be talking about some stupid shit, I'm like, man, this guy was a clown from the get-go now, bruh. But yeah, you gotta go into that spiritual stuff, because if you do lose yourself, That's
The result.
The result right there, fool, of Andrew Keiser, bro. Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
No wonder he's bald, fool.
The stress.
All that stress. But
man.
one of the girls requested like the psychology of men, bro. Dating shit, man.
I think with that, it's like pretty straightforward. I think a lot of people are buying into like a fantasy in their head, you know, and I think the younger women will like buy into the fantasy of a older guy. They're like, oh, he's gonna save me, he's gonna take care of me. If a guy has his life situated, if he has the everything that a girl would want, I don't think he has any real need to settle down, you know, especially not nowadays. And I think that's the psychology you're dealing with. If you're a woman and you're trying to get a guy who has his life, let's say, figured out, he has a house, a car, a good job, and you're like, oh yeah, he's gonna be my husband. Most likely he's not, bro. Because at that point, he's gonna want to have fun, or he's probably better off just by himself. And I think if you meet a guy who's just coming up or doing whatever, I think you're probably just that's gonna be your best bet to figure out how to have a relationship or not, you know?
Yeah, I wonder who ruined that relationship, bro.
I think it was the people on the top, bro.
Yeah, the men and you know, the like when my dad and mom got married, bro. You know, everything was good, bro. You know, you had one wife and you had like kids and you live happily ever after. Not even happily ever after, bro. You know, just depends on
maybe the Mexican shit. I think that Mexican shit still lives on, which is probably why they want to attack Mexicans, because we got our own culture going on. But when you become Americanized, obviously it's gonna influence you
big time, yeah.
But out there, they still have some of that traditional shit. Somewhat, I'd say.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, like it's like girls, if you're watching this, like if you're looking for a good guy, I would suggest to be like there's these three things. If he meditates, goes to the gym, and has a dog, bro. That's what the girls say too, bro. But like, cause they, you know that they're, and it just depends too, bro. They could be crazy as hell too, but you know, it's just the luck of the draw, natural selection. Whoever you get to date, that's your luck, that's your karma from the past, bro.
Yeah, bro. I think so.
You know,
I think that makes sense.
Cause you know the guy could have all them three, and they could be the worst. Like they could be Satan's son.
Satan's the son of
Satan
of your boy brother. No, mom, bro. I think they're gonna start tapping our phones and shit, man. We're going too hard on them.
We're going too hard on them, bro. Nah, it's a real facts though, bro.
You gotta speak truth.
Yeah, but nah, that's what I would suggest. You know, and at the same time, it's like, see for the guys that are watching, what I look for a woman now, it's like little things as well, bro. Like if it's like if a guy or a girl say I'm straight, right? So I'll say I'm with the girl and I'm talking to her, and then she starts all of a sudden like she flips out, bro. Like she starts like screaming, not screaming, but yelling out of nowhere,
like emotional.
That's
shit.
A straight up fucking that's a straight up red flag. I'm like, next, I'm out of here, bro. I ain't dealing with this, you know.
Yeah.
And then
she listens to rap.
She listens to all these whack ass
trap shit. I think I said that one time.
Oh yeah, you did, bro. Yeah,
in Long Beach, I said that.
Yeah,
a group of girls. we're doing an interview, and you're interviewing some girls, and then they're like, "What do you like?" They're asking me, and I'm like, "What's a red flag for you?" I'm like, I think she listens to some trap shit, bro. That shit's a straight up red flag, bro. But I'm pretty sure they like that.
Yeah, they like that. They're like, what do you mean?
But it's true, bro. Like that shit. Honestly, back in the day, we all used to maybe listen to it a bit, but it's like once you really look at who's their owners and what these guys are doing, you're like, God damn, they're trying to poison everybody.
Yeah.
And these guys are all sellouts. They're all the major simps of the world. Because they talk about, oh, bitches ain't shit, this and that. And they'll be the main ones buying them $100,000 bags and flying them out and making them have a big old swollen heads. Like, bro, you're over here in the music talking about bitches ain't shit, but you're the biggest simp of all.
Yeah, exactly right, bro.
It's
And
like
it's
a
like,
ridiculous thing that they're putting out to the people. So that's why I think it's kind of whack. It's kind of, and it's dying out.
yeah,
Too.
it's straight up dead now, bro. I think it's dying for sure. Like, I don't even know any freaking rapper that's good right now, bro. Well, I do know one, but he talks about, like, I think his name is Mel's Monday. He's like kind of like J. Cole a little bit. He just talks about like life and stuff and
Oh,
opportunities and stuff. He's a more low key,
more
but
low key guy.
yeah, I think he's gonna come up. But yeah, rappers like that, I think those guys are the ones that should be at the top, bro.
Something like that. Yeah, something
that
like
give
that.
you hope, music for hope. Like J. Cole shit. But
Yeah,
yeah, like all
quality, something that's quality, but I think the quality went down, and I think even the young generation doesn't even really care about quality anymore.
Yeah.
They hear J. Cole or Kendrick, they're like, man, this shit's some boring ass
Yeah,
old
yeah.
man shit.
Yeah,
fool."
yeah. Some fools don't even like that shit too. I'm like,
Yeah.
fool, this is like they just want to hear whack ass beats and some trap shit, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
if you're younger than probably I say 25 or 24, 25, if you'll probably be still on that trap shit. Because if they're like, oh, talking about a good rapper or an older rapper, they're like, oh, that's for fucking unks, bro. That's for old men. And it's
Yeah,
like,
right.
motherfuckers, you guys are all brain rot to the
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah. Also, too, back in the better days, bro, the rappers were way better too. There's actually like Tupac, Biggie, and all that,
Oh,
bro.
back then.
Back then, they're really good rappers, bro. Nas, all these fools be throwing out, what is it, Wu-Tang, like badass
Yeah.
clicks like that, bro. Badass music.
Way
People
more
should be-
quality, huh?
Yeah, way better quality. Even the movies today are all whack, bro.
They
Because
fucking
they
went
be just
down.
they be just getting their own people, bro, and that shit's straight up whack, bro. Like, I don't even be watching movies like that like I used to back then, bro.
Yeah, I haven't seen a movie in a minute. I don't know what's the last movie I've seen.
And the craziest part is that there's Netflix, Hulu, Prime TV.
And it's all trash, bro.
Yeah, they have all these freaking platforms where you can watch a movie, right? And yet they're all like there's nothing to be like, oh yeah, I can't wait till this comes out. They're all fucking whack, bro. All this, I think people just they lost the
touch.
the love
Of
for
making
of
something.
making a good film, bro. Because they just think about the numbers, money. They just want that money coming in, bro.
Oh, you know what we were talking about the other time? That's true as hell right there. But we were talking about like how our setup, bro, we have the skills, we have the know-how, we have the knowledge about it, and we have the experience.
Yeah.
But a lot of our shit, we just kind of run and gun it and do it like almost documentary style, like how we do this podcast. We just fucking almost like wing it. We're like, fuck it. We're like, boom, boom. And a lot of these people in the that we met even at school, in the industry, in the film shit, they're like gearheads. All their shit is about getting the best gear, and it's like, oh, that fool has that gear, oh, that fool has this gear, and it's like their whole thing of learning how to make this shit is about being obsessed with gear, bro. It's being obsessed with the next best thing.
The next best, yeah.
And it's like there's dudes out there shooting the best shit with cameras for 10, 20 years ago, and then it's like people was like, oh man, I need this latest thing that just came out this year. It's like having that car obsession. You're like, man, I need the newest car. I need the newest this.
Technology.
I need the newest phone.
Yeah.
And it's part of that shit that they want to sell you. They want to sell you the best gear. Meanwhile, the art of it is dying, bro. So
Damn.
everybody's out here with the best gear, but the actual art is fucking trash, bro. Like everybody has the best shit, but the soul is gone. The love is gone, like you said. Nobody has that vision. Nobody has it. People are making shit that looks cool. Yeah, there's cool visuals and everything, but where's the good story? Where's the next big movie, bro? Like,
and even the good stuff, bro, like that come out every year. It's trash, bro. It's trash.
The so-called good stuff.
Yeah, so-called good stuff, and it's like trash shit, bro. Even though back at like 10 years ago or whatever, the older stuff is higher quality, better stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Now they're just making shit like they said, like the new iPhone 17 Max is like the best iPhone that you could get.
I don't think
it's like if you got a 12, bro. It's the same shit.
I don't think it's gotten better than since the 11, bro.
Just a dumb camera. That's all they sell you on.
Honestly,
bro.
the camera on my 11 Pro was way better than the one they even have right now, bro. And it's like I already have like I bought it last year, but even the newer ones, the same shit.
Yeah, the same.
I think
shit.
the fucking the 11 Pro is probably the peak for what it's not been much different. Maybe it gets more powerful processing, but it hasn't been much different.
Bro, I think after the 5 or the 8, that shit just started dying down, bro.
It's been the same shit.
Yeah, it's
ever
been the
since.
same shit, bro. You know, like just the camera
And
shit.
then they nerf it. Like they fucking get an update, new phone, and then they make the other one trash. You know, though it starts becoming trash, but it's still fucking good.
Yeah. So, like we're talking about all the gear, whatever, bro. Like, you know, someone is really good at their craft when they could use a camera or their iPhone, whatever. Like, even 10 years ago, bro, that old equipment, and they could make something out of it, bro.
Bangers,
Like the
yeah.
beauty of bangers, bro. And
There are
that's how you
people
know,
like that, bro.
yeah, that's how you know that these fools got it, bro.
Exactly.
And it's not, yeah. So it's like, yeah, you have a budget, whatever, but that budget, bro, you could turn that into infinity, bro, when using little shit, man. You know?
That's what I like. Me personally, my personality was always like, bro, do the best you can with what you got instead of trying to always fucking do this and that. Like, yeah, it's cool to upgrade always, which was great. But my whole thing was like, bro, I love the great stories of the people who have just like a VHS camera or some shit, like the Blair Witch Project. That fool shot it with the regular ass shit, and he just fucking that shit made like millions and millions. That's something that always attracted me. So there's another guy that he made a movie called Tangerine back in the day, and he made it on an iPhone 5,
No way.
and they went on Netflix and everything. I think his name's Sean Baker. But those kind of stories, I like that kind of shit, and I hope that people start going back into like just getting inspired and doing what they can with what they have. Like what we started, bro. We started off on one camera and then just regular ass mics and fucking we built up little by little. The homie hooked it up with badass shit, but which is great. It's great to do better shit,
bro. Yeah,
it's great to do better shit. But like for the people out there who's starting from nothing, it's like you can do a whole $1 million business off a fucking iPhone, bro.
exactly right. Yeah, and even some guys on YouTube, bro. Like I was watching an interview. Some guy was interviewing the devil. I forgot the channel.
Yeah, it's just iPhone shit, huh?
Yeah, I think that he had an iPhone, or I don't know what kind of, if he was using a camera or not, but he was just using like regular mics, bro. And this fool, I don't know. And then I don't know after he used some other like quality stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
But that shit hit like so many views, bro, and it was like just simple stuff, man.
Yeah.
So it's like anybody could do this shit for sure, like for real. You could just get even girls that do ASMRs, bro.
Yeah.
They do it from their iPhones. They just record there, and they have like million followers, bro.
I think that's good.
But
good.
yeah, like going back on that psychology shit though, man. Like, you know, it's like it's also like not like people are talking about that not having a dad shit, bro.
Oh,
you know?
okay. What do you think about that? How that affects these dudes, man?
Damn, I think that for sure affects all, like a lot of these dudes, bro. Cause you know, I have plenty of friends that they don't have a dad, bro. They don't have a dad, and it seems like they go in a different like bad route, bro. You know, and even if you like, even if you have even if you have a dad, it helps to have a good dad, but kind of not really, because it's all up to you, bro. Because you know you're wrong, you know the right, and but like I said, it helps a lot, obviously, to have both parents in your life. But if you don't, talking about, you know, say the person that whoever's watching this, they don't have a dad, right? I think it's I would say it's just go on your path, the right path, bro. Like, don't get like whatever you want to do in life, you could do it. Obviously, this is not no motivational shit, but it's like the simple steps, bro. Psychology shit. It's like if you want to go to school, go to school. If you want to do your own thing, do your own thing. But don't, don't like just do what's right for you. Don't be doing all this shady shit, bro. Because if you do all this shady shit, one day you're gonna get caught and you're gonna regret it, bro. And when you start having these friends that be doing like all the other shady shit, you know, they be stealing, they be robbing, whatever, steal, like same shit, doing all this other shit, right? Like this crazy shit. You don't want to be you don't want to surround your like you don't want to surround people your friends like you don't want to surround people like that because there's a saying, bro. You are who you hang out with, bro. Or
Mm,
show me your friends and I'll show you your future, basically.
damn.
So it's like if you hang out with all these gangsters, that's gonna be your future, bro. It's I mean, back then, bro, I had friends that are gangsters, and but I already knew what was wrong and right. I'm like, I'm not gonna be doing that shit. They be beating up these dudes, bro. They be fucking doing these drugs and you know, uh, when it's their turn to go to jail or prison, they go to jail and they be talking about them. Oh, this fool just got locked up yesterday. Hey, what was he doing? Was he doing something good or positive, bro? Was he doing something good or bad, bro? Same shit. But yeah, man.
No, yeah, I
Yeah,
get you, bro.
it's like
Yeah, it's true.
just do what's like good for you, bro. Like think wisely, because the moment you start switching up and you think you could get away with it, like all the like teenage years, you think that you're Superman, you're untouched, just like your boy Diddy, and you feel like you're the nobody could touch you. You're never gonna get caught, bro. That was my mentality, and I was just like, man, that's when you fucking get slapped, bro. Boom.
Bam.
And luckily, my shit wasn't too bad. I didn't get into too much trouble, but it does open your eyes. Like, hey, when are you gonna wake up? Fool, wake up. Start
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
your own real shit, man. And I don't know. That's what I would suggest for all these people that be listening to this. It's like, yeah, just do what's right. Don't be hanging out with these clowns or bad people in general. Stay away from all that trouble shit. Just be in your own lane, and you'll get somewhere. Trust me.
Yeah, I would agree that with that. I think some people make up their choice at a young age to do that shit. Because I had a family member who ever since he was a kid, he always wanted to, be locked up, bro. Like some knucklehead ass shit.
Yeah.
Everybody told him. I think there's a saying too. It's like whenever you're doing something wrong in your life, there's always somebody telling you to the right path, and like at somewhere in your life, there's somebody you come across who's gonna tell you to change up, but usually you're not gonna listen to that voice. And I would tell him like, bro, what the fuck? It's like it's not that like, but it was in his mind already. Like he wanted to, no matter what anybody wants to tell this person, it's like they're gonna go down that path and they're gonna get locked up, and you know,
Damn.
that's kind of what happened. But that when people make choices, like the only way sometimes they can learn is through going all the way through it,
Yeah, man.
And it's crazy how
Unfortunately.
how that works. So you can't really, you can. It's like what they say: you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, bro.
Yeah, man.
So it's like if it's meant for you like that, then it's almost your choice. But that's true. There's a lot of people out there who have uh good parents, bad parents, good families, and they end up in all different paths.
Exactly right. It's
But
like yeah, not like I said, natural selection, bro. I was talking to that about with one of my homies too, bro. I was like talking about dad and a mom, bro, and they're like, oh yeah, there'll be moms that are worth worthless, and there'll be other moms that are really good, positive people, right? Positive moms, and but it's like at the same time, it kind of affects you when you grow up, bro. It's like that community shit.
yeah,
Because if you grow up in the ghetto, it's like it's definitely gonna be a little harder because you just see those type of people, bro. And sometimes when you're younger, you look up to these guys like you want to be. Oh, I want to be like this fool, like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And there's like a weird twist to that in life. I don't know uh how that would
Like
be
a Bronx Tale, like the movie The
some
Bronx Tale.
some shit like that, bro. But like I said, this universe, or this earth, this planet, wherever you're staying at, country, there's always gonna be good and bad, bro. It's never always gonna be good. It's that yin and the yang, like you were saying. It's like
Yeah,
you're never just gonna have good people in your life. You're always gonna have a rat bastard that be trying to hate on you or something like that.
yeah.
So that's the interesting part of life, and I wonder how that works.
I
It's
think
like good
yeah, it
and
all
bad
works
shit.
together, and that's what they say after a certain point in time. Uh, some of those worst moments or worst people teach you the best lessons too. So it's almost like we see everything as good and bad, but if you just start like zooming out a bit and just accepting everything how it is and being free from that stress of worrying and being like judging people and shit, it gives you a certain freedom and you accept life as it comes, and then you see actually the good shit. Because a lot of the worst people I met, honestly, they taught me some good shit about how to react and how to act, how to respond to those. Because without that feedback, you'll never grow too. You know.
Yeah, definitely. And books for sure help a lot too, man.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Self help books help me a lot. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
because you could have the person in front of you. Obviously, it's obviously it's more personal, and you feel their energy. But like when you start reading like different type of good books, it clicks your mind, bro.
Clicks
Like,
your mind.
you know, and yeah, that's why books are for sure good. But yeah, and I'm not saying I'm an angel and shit, bro. You know, because I still be doing some other
Yeah.
shit. You know, I'm not a saint, bro. But
Yeah.
you know, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, just don't do really stupid shit to get you really in trouble. You know, like in some serious trouble. So it's like, yeah, that's what I gotta say about that one, man.
Yeah, it makes sense. Good point, bro. Good point. And if you do it, then at least make it be worth it, bro. No.
Be like, if you're gonna rob the bank, bro.
If you choose, that's your choice.
Yeah, that's your choice, shit, man.
Give it back to the people. Or if you're gonna fucking do all this fucking violent shit, at least aim in the right direction.
Go full out, fuck it,
but that's your own choice. You guys do that shit. But it's like, yeah, I've seen these people doing like normal ass shit. I'm like, bro, if you're gonna risk your life, might as well just go all the way, bro. If you're gonna, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's just being funny. But
you've been hearing about the Iran shit too, man. That's crazy as hell,
heard that shit. Yeah, I heard that. But well, I don't know too much, honestly. But people are protesting and all this, and then you have Trump and Netanyahu tweeting about like free Iran, don't kill no protesters, and it's like, bro, these are the guys who fucking made it all happen, bro.
Yeah, exactly. These will be bombing that other you know, like to smithereens, bro, and they'll be over here like, no, mom.
Even just the propaganda, bro. Like the way the wars work nowadays is the propaganda that they feed the people, bro. Like if through just throwing a shitload of propaganda to the youth in Iran, imagine how they can't fix the elections or fix the protests, or even, I know back in the day they used to do something called Astral, we talked about, where they set up two political parties to a protest on the same day on the same street just so they could fight.
Wow.
And you see the accounts, and they're not even from America or from Iran. They'll probably be from Israel or from somewhere else. And they're just like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a big rally here, and then we're gonna have the opposing political power party. We're gonna have them both on the same fucking corner, and then they start having all these videos, and then one of the protesters is probably hired by these guys to fucking start throwing shit at the other ones, so they start fighting, and they're called agitators, and so it's all orchestrated, it's all made up, so people can see, oh shit, everybody's fighting, and then it just creates a snowball of people, and I think something like that happened in Iran, and I think they're definitely pulling the strings somehow.
Also, too, it reminds me of when Russia and Ukraine went to war, bro. I heard that in Russia, they I don't know what they did, but they just put on the news, or they shut down. I don't know if it was I don't think it was the internet, but they basically on the social medias, it was just like they would just show all the negative shit that I you know,
Russia was doing.
Yeah. No, Ukraine was that Ukraine was like they were the bad guys, and you got to go after these guys because look what they're doing over here, and it was just all negative shit, and that made people want to go to war, bro. You know?
I heard that. That dude, Palmer Luckey on Joe Rogan podcast, he talked about it. He said that they actually brainwashed the average Russian man. They brainwashed him so much that he was gonna go to he was gonna go fight a fast war. He'd come back a hero, and and not only that he was gonna come back a hero, but the people of Ukraine were gonna want to we're gonna cheer him on as a liberator.
They said, give him like what, 4 women or something like that.
Yeah. They said they caught the planes that went down of the first pilots that went over, the Russian pilots. In their bags they had fucking packets of condoms because they thought that they would liberate Ukraine supposedly, and all the women were gonna be flocking to him. And so these guys were brainwashed into the thinking. Imagine how much the military is brainwashed. Obviously, it's a brainwash operation. You're fighting for the bankers and the fucking Zionists and Israel. Basically, you're Israel's army.
Exactly.
Just like what happened with Venezuela, bro. I think part of that is propaganda too. What they're saying about Venezuela, bro, because they're saying this special forces went in playing Chief Keef and all this kind of shit. I'm like, bro, they're trying to make it seem cool and with old music that nobody even listens to. They're trying to get people to listen to that slop music again, anyways.
The goy slop.
The goy slop, fucking Chief Keef, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What kind of propaganda is this, bro?
Yeah, they also too. They sent Delta to get this
to get them,
and that Trump was watching it like live while this was happening, and at the same time, it's like, bro, you guys knew where this was at. You got him in less than I don't even know how many hours, but yet you were bombing fucking what is it, Palestine, bro? Because you couldn't find some terrorists, bro.
Yeah,
but you decided to blow up the whole damn fucking.
So and then like the homie said last episode, this is coincidentally the same day that they're gonna release some Epstein shit, and so this Epstein shit just keeps going deeper and deeper. Trump just keeps going deeper and deeper. There's a new guy that came out talking shit about all the stuff that Trump has done. His name is Sasha Riley. I think I don't know I don't know much about this website, but I guess there's a website or app called Substack. I don't know too much about it yet. But I guess if you go on there and you look up Sasha Riley interview, there's some guy, he said that he was born into basically like a cult, like the Epstein cult, and I guess he also joined the military after a certain amount of time. Yeah. But he describes how Donald Trump was probably one of the most, allegedly, according to him, sadistic people that he's ever seen in this cult group, and that he likes something called snuff films. So snuff films, basically, if I'm not mistaken, it's films of people getting killed or tortured.
What the?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. So he said that Donald Trump and Epstein, they like to make snuff films. He just likes to see people suffering, and that he said he has stories of I think even Epstein has said that Donald Trump's probably one of the most evil, vile people he's ever met.
No way.
Yeah, even Epstein himself, which is, I guess you could say, probably the top of those guys.
That's crazy as hell.
But yeah, so this guy did an interview and he broke down the whole, like, everything he's seen. They take kids, and after they use them, they kill them ritualistically. They torture them. They love the suffering of children, and they say Donald Trump's one of the most top guys who just like to do it. And then there's another thing that he said, which was I think Donald Trump, one day they were at a party and he was like, he just wanted to kill something. He's like, I just need to kill something. That's what this guy was saying, that he likes so he killed like a few puppies or some shit.
No way.
They gave him some puppies to kill and strangle. He said he loves to see things like suffer.
What the?
So this is what this guy was saying in the interview, and he seems pretty legit based on like the way he describes it, because a lot of the stuff these cults do, it really sounds ridiculous and crazy when you explain it out loud. But it's like the video of the Mexican model who's like, they eat people. People. You don't understand how really perverted the mind of these people get when they have so much power and so much time on their hands to do anything, get away with anything. I don't think just regular pleasure, like even with somebody as Diddy's not the top of the top elite, but a regular guy who comes from the hood, Diddy, becomes so perverted sexually. You don't think somebody born into wealth and billions of dollars and ritualistic practices, you don't think they'll get to a level where they do like nasty, crazy shit that even sounds almost like the dumbest thing you could say, almost like a movie, like worse than a horror movie,
like something that you can't even fathom, bro.
Yeah, it's
like someone would be able to do this shit.
Yeah, but they have so much time on their hands, so much power, so much, they feel untouchable. I want to see a puppy. I want to stomp on it. I want to bring me boys and girls. Bring me a homeless child. Well, let's make a group of children that we could torture. Or you don't think that their mind can get that if they don't give a fuck about people, bro? Yeah, they're so greedy and humanity. So you never know where their mind can really go.
It's like that movie American Psycho, bro. Just exactly like that. Like they just kill someone and then or just kill
For
you know
fun,
in that
for
movie.
entertainment, bro.
Yeah, they just kill someone or some shit, and then they're like, oh, it's like them having a good workout, and then on to the next one. They're like,
It's like
oh,
a hit
okay.
of a drug.
Yeah, like the highness of
Yeah.
it, bro. Yeah.
The bar just and after you do one thing, the bar just keeps going higher and higher and higher. And you're like, man, I want to see this. I want to see this. I want to fucking. There's so many accounts of people even making furniture from human leather.
God.
They kill them and they make furniture, and it's like you don't think that there's a group of really weird elite people who are out of touch with your average person that are doing the weirdest things you can imagine. Yes, there is, bro. This is
Yeah.
100% a fact. Epstein Island exists, and it's not even probably the worst thing that's out there, bro. It's like
Damn.
they even have a temple on Epstein Island, bro. They have a temple to do all these rituals. That used to be the slave island, like you said.
Yeah.
And it's
Damn.
like, bro, the rabbit hole
That's-
goes deep, and you have to really realize that truth is stranger than fiction. So this shit is gonna keep sounding crazy, but you guys gotta check that out. Check out Sabotage Zevi. Check out Epstein Island. Check out ritualistic abuse of children. Check out this Sasha Riley tape, and come to your own conclusion. But open your mind, I would say.
Damn, bro.
This is crazy.
That is some crazy ass shit. That's like, yeah, that's some more negative, twisted shit, man. Negative. Yeah, like if you want to get into that, just be mentally prepared, bro. Like,
I know, man.
like,
You guys gotta meditate. You gotta
yeah, because
meditate,
like
bro,
that shit just takes you to a whole fucking
whole nother
lower vibration, bro, for damn frequency for sure, man. Because you're like, man, I can't believe this is real. But I've been also reading The Biggest Secret by David Icke, and it's just like the more you read it, bro, the more it's just like, man, this is how fucked up this fucking earth is, bro.
yeah.
People are the whole universe shit. Is this really how it is? And that's crazy, bro.
But on a positive note, I would say, I think that's why the media attacks Mexicans, because as a culture, as a people, as a unit, we're actually pretty chill, and we actually like almost are the opposite of them. Somewhat, I would say, somewhat. Like your average Mexican. I mean, there's crazy shit that happens in Mexico too, but I would say like as a family structure, your average Mexican, especially in the United States, I would say we have a different set of values where they want to break it, but they can't. They've tried to break it so many times. Just like we talked about the book, they try to go after Mexican moms, and they try to convert them into being Americanized. But in reality, they're trying to probably break up the Mexican family or control them, and they could never control them. And I would imagine if you look up who's trying to do that, it's probably the Zionists and shit.
Yeah,
but
the Zionists,
yeah,
sure.
they always pop up somewhere if you look up hard enough. Yeah,
all
they
that
always
negative
pop up
shit. Damn.
because they want to control them. And it's like you said, the Jewish people, they actually respect a lot the people who are willing to.
Yeah, I was hearing that on a podcast that they respect people that fight, bro. You know that, and they never give up because
They're willing to go to the death, basically.
yeah, because they take a lot of pride in that because from the beginnings of time, I guess they've been fighting their whole lives, bro. Because people didn't want them, bro. They didn't want them in this country, and they just kept going and going and kept pushing until they dominate the whole world, bro.
I seen
you know.
I seen a rabbi who said the same thing. He's like, yeah, he was talking about Islam because they're like, he's like, you know what? They're our biggest enemy because they're willing to fight to the death, and you can't beat an enemy who doesn't have anything to lose.
Damn.
And it's like you can't even beat them. You can't wipe them off the earth because that's a power of commitment. And I think part of our culture too is has that same commitment. It's like we're not gonna sell ourselves out, bro. Like being able to be bought out, that's like probably one of the qualities that you see in America with most ethnicities and most cultures.
Mm-hmm.
Most cultures, you give them enough money, they'll do anything. And I think that's probably one of the downfalls of, I would say, black culture too, because a lot of these rappers, bro, they're doing a weird shit. Just with if you give them the bag, that's the problem with all this money music, bro. With let's get the bag, fuck brokey, fuck this and that. It's like, bro, the second you have a price on you, that means you got a price on your fucking asshole, bro. So it's like a billionaire, you don't think he's gonna come and he's gonna be like, oh, this one has a price for that. Oh, come give me that shit, bro.
Damn.
And you see these videos with Meek Mill and Diddy and all this shit. So it's like when you have a price on anything, it's a wrap for you, bro. Like
Yeah, basically, like, I don't know who was saying it, but they said like, they said Jewish people are in their Bible or something like that. It says that they're the chosen people. So they were saying that everybody else is lower than us or than them because they could be bought. So it's like we just throw this money and you're like cattle on to the next one, bro. It's like buying a pig, basically.
Yeah.
Like I got this man. This guy's nothing. He's a sellout, bro. I'm gonna,
Oh shit!
So
And
it's
they invented money
yeah,
supposedly. That's what they
exactly.
said.
And someone that is like loyal be like, you know what? I'm gonna reject all this money, $100 million, 10, 20, whatever. Man, fuck that money. They get jealous of this fool and they try to kill this fool because they know that fool's gonna be a threat
And
because
that's
he's
a
not a
powerful
sellout, bro.
person.
Yeah, that's like John F. Kennedy too, bro. Because he didn't want to sell out Americans and he wanted better for them, and yet they were trying to throw this money and he was trying to do discover why are we gonna lie to the American people if there's nothing to be hiding to our own people, bruh. But the next he got fucking shot after. Also, he wanted to know where money was coming from Israel and shit like that too, and he ended up getting keistered, bruh. But
Yeah, man.
legends like that, they always everybody's always gonna talk about it, bruh.
That's true.
And that's something that that'd be pretty cool for like this podcast, bruh. Like these fools were always helping us out and shit, or they never
Yeah.
they're never sellouts, fool.
I know that's a fact,
pretty cool,
and
man.
it's
It's like a pride thing, bro. It's
Yeah.
like, man, this fool did it his way, but like Frank
Fuck
Sinatra
yeah, bro.
said, bro.
I mean, what are we gonna sell out at this point, bro? We're fucking already.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Man, yeah. So it's not about and that's why they sell you all this bullshit in the movies and the music, because they want to sell you the dream, and then once you buy into the dream, now they have control over your desires, because you're like, this fool wants the dream I sold him, so I could put a price. Now he has a price on him, But if you deny their dream, you create your own dream. You say, I know what fulfills me is just having my own process, my own purpose, good people around me. You get
Exactly.
the food that comes around you. You'll eat good. Fucking having a good place to sleep. Shit, bro. Like that's the dream, bro.
Yeah, basically. Right?
And then but they're trying to sell you this other shit to always keep you in that state of wanting something, and then now they have something to buy you with. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you want this desire? Here, I can give you this much, but you have to do this for me, or you have to speak what I want them to speak. It's like, man,
and sadly, bro, it's like that Hollywood dream, bro.
The
like,
spells,
yeah,
yeah.
like the Hollywood dream that you go to Hollywood, and you're gonna be able to make it for and you try so hard, and yet 95% of the actors they fail, bro.
yeah,
Why is that? But that shit sucks because man, you practice so hard and they just sell you that dream, bro. Like, oh yeah, you can do this, and then you waste 10, 15 your whole life, and you're all gonna be broke almost of the time, bro. And you're like, fuck, what am I gonna get this fucking shot, bro? And it's just that game that they play. I think it's like they and you made them money, or I don't know how that works or whatever.
It's that magician shit.
But even though there are people that you don't have to make it, but there are jobs where you do meet really good people, directors, producers. Yeah, you can make a living out of it, and we're not saying like you can't, but obviously it's really hard, and I'm sure you're gonna have to go through some ritual shit if you want to be the next
yeah, for sure,
the next A-lister, bro. Because it's a few of them who knows what they've been through, and yeah, and if you could just see them, bro. Like, why are they always scared to talk about politics shit, bro, when they're getting interviewed? Because they can't, bro. They can't. So what does that tell you? When someone can't speak their own mind, I think they're bought, bro. They're bought, bro. And when someone could speak their mind and they're like famous or whatever, then you kind of know that, all right, these fools are real. Like, I'll listen to what he has to say, because he's not on that bullshit.
Yeah, that's why I think your boy Dan Bilzerian might be coming to light or some shit. Maybe he's having a fucking awakening, because this was sounding like he's making sense nowadays.
Exactly right. Yeah.
He's saying that, oh, the best happiness is just going outside and fucking just kicking back. And then
everything.
The other thing he said was the Jewish shit, how they take over everything.
Yeah.
And the other thing he said, he made a tweet about I.C.E. He's like, I don't know how the fuck you guys could support a police officer shooting a fucking
American citizen.
American citizen in the face just because he was scared and he wasn't even in front of the fucking car. You just
He
made
said
a
that?
bullshit. Yeah, he made a tweet like that.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
we didn't even talk about that.
Yeah.
The lady that got shot by ICE.
Oh yeah,
But I got one more point to get off on the LA shit.
yeah.
So we made a clip on LA. I just put it out from back when we were in the Hollywood sign.
Oh yeah.
And it was about how we have so many Mexicans out in Hollywood and LA, but we never are even in the movies. You know, like La La Land, the movie. I think there was one instance of one Mexican. He was a valet. We talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is a movie that's supposed to be an iconic LA movie, this and that. There's no fucking Mexicans. That shit ain't no iconic movie. So we, in the biggest representation of Hollywood, there are no Mexicans in these movies, right? But guess where they represent us? The other day, my sister, she lives in LA, she posted a video about, you know, those little robots that be delivering food?
Yeah.
So there's robots all over LA delivering food on the sidewalks. Somehow one of these companies actually names the robots, right? And then guess what one of the fucking robots' names is, bro?
Jose.
Marisol. I'm like, God damn,
No
fool.
way.
They don't represent your ass in the fucking movies. They don't represent your ass on the media. But in a fucking robot delivering food, your name is Marisol. They'll represent the raza there, bro.
No
Bunch
way.
of fucking motherfuckers, bro.
Fucking little bitch
Bitch-ass
wow.
bastard, bro.
No way. Yeah.
I swear to God, bro. I swear the fucking one of the robots is named Marisol. A fucking you have a Mexican robot, bro. Are you fucking ridiculous?
God damn.
Who the fuck is in charge of this shit, bro?
These fools are straight up fucking just trying to ask for it, bro, you know?
You know, and that shit actually, it made me laugh at first, but then I was like, bro, these motherfuckers are on some other shit, man.
Yeah, they know what's coming to them, bro.
Oh,
This
yeah.
burrito's gonna come after them.
This chorizo.
This shit's gonna come after their ass.
But yeah, we
But that's
Fuck,
crazy,
man.
man. That's crazy. Yeah, exactly right. And there's so many fucking Mexicans and Latinos in LA, bro, that like there's only like less than 20 stars that we know that are A-listers, bro.
and these fools are all MAGA ass, sellout ass motherfuckers.
God damn, bro.
All self-hating ass bastards.
Yeah, bro, that's some crazy ass shit. But they know, man. I think there's that karma, bro. What is it? Reputation karma, whatever, or that karma that is. They just know that they just be doing all this shit, and they know at the end of it, we're gonna kiss from, bro. You know?
Yeah, exactly right. What I was gonna say with the other point, it's like that's why they attack Mexicans, because you notice the media is gonna be inverted. Everything that they put on the TV is always backwards. So they make the bad the good and the good the bad. So that's why they always talk down on Mexicans, because we actually have a good structure to us, and we don't sell out, and we're decent to our community, to our people, to our families, at least friends. And they want to make that bad, kind of like how they did Michael Jackson. Now, Michael Jackson grew up in the industry, in the music, Hollywood, and he probably, in my opinion, he probably saw how bad the kids were treated, how they were abused and raped.
Yep.
And I think that's why they wanted to demonize him so bad, because I remember growing up, everybody was making fun of him. Everybody was fucking, and if it's on the mainstream, you could almost assume that shit's gonna be backwards, bro. Damn. So maybe this guy was a good guy, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe he was a great guy, who you never know. But now that I understand how media works, I realize that anything you see that's really they're trying to attack, it might be the opposite, bro.
Damn.
You know, so that's why they're trying to attack the fucking raza every day, bro.
That's crazy, yeah. And at the same time, when they show all this, I heard something too, bro. I heard that I know that Obama was #1 president where he deported more Latinos, more Mexicans than any other president.
Yeah,
and I think Trump has the lowest right now. I think it's 400,000, from what I was hearing. But they're doing it in a matter where it's like crazy, bro. Because when Obama was the president, you didn't hear this shit in the media. Like they're not taking Mexican here, bro. Like now it's like. It feels like they're taking everybody, bro. You know, like they're killing them and everything, bro. They're blowing it. They're blowing it. Like I don't know. Like they're making it worse just because whoever Trump, whatever. But it's just crazy to me how all this shit works, bro. You know, it's just crazy. But who knows? Like who knows what's real or what's not real? You know. But
what do you think about the Renee? I think her name is Renee Good.
Yeah, damn, bro. That's some. I think from what I saw, bro, it's a fucked up video for sure. But I don't think. She purposely tried to run this guy over. I think she she was just scared and she just wanted to drive away. And this fool, he could have just put his, I don't know, but at that situation, it's like he could have put his hand out and he could have been
I
fine.
mean,
But
where you were good.
huh?
You shoot her in the face.
Yeah,
4
but
times.
yeah, at the same time, it's like you reacted and you could. Why would you pull out and you shot her perfectly in the head, bro? 3 times, bro.
Yeah.
And at that same time, that officer didn't tell you, are you Republican or are you Democrat? He just saw that person and boom. So
Yeah.
this is what tells you about the whole structure of like these clowns, bro. Like it doesn't matter, almost like your skin color too, bro. That's
They
the
just
scary.
going
That's the
against
scary.
everybody.
That's the scarier part, bro. That control shit, And yeah, what do you think about it, bro?
I mean, I think it was a joke. Basically, I think. Well, man, it's crazy what's going on in Minnesota right now. There's a lot of conspiracy theories about Minnesota because they're putting a lot of attention out there. I think a few weeks ago, I think it's a mayor. I don't know if it's a mayor or like some big politician there. She congresswoman or some shit like that. She killed herself or no she got killed. She got
No
killed.
way.
Yeah, she got killed. And then so there's just some weird stuff going on. I don't know. I haven't looked too much deep into it, but there was a Somali daycare centers that supposedly they're scamming.
Oh yeah.
But it's like a huge distraction, I think. But what's going on in Minnesota is a big distraction, and that whole little event, I think that dude was definitely not in any danger, man. I think if you look, she was supposedly in front of her house,
Yeah.
and then you can see her turn, and you could see him just like he's like 1 foot in front of the car, but he's doing it on purpose. And I guess that's also part of the protocol not to step in front of the cars. But he was like 1 foot, and then he made it seem like she hit him, and then he even reached out like that, and he was recording, and then he ended up being able to switch his hands and record and pull out his phone and put out his gun and shoot her.
Damn,
And then,
that's fucked up, man.
I think it just shows you that they're gonna come for everybody. They want to make it seem like it's just for the immigrants and the illegal so-called, but they want to set up a force that can instill fear in anybody that goes against them. Like they want a police force that you're going to be afraid of, that they want you to have that fear of authority. That's what I think.
Exactly. And
And
it's like even like the freedom of speech, bro. Like
Yeah.
you can't be saying this and that or else they're gonna come after you. And I've seen some videos where like I don't know if the FBI or who come to this fool's house
Yeah.
and at the same time it could be propaganda just to get make you more scared, make you like, oh man, I can't, make you think twice, like, man, should I talk about this guy or not? So yeah, who knows what it is, bro? But I thought it's the freedom of speech shouldn't be what is on the Constitution, bro. Everybody should be able to speak whatever they feel
Fuck
like
yeah,
it,
man.
and at the same time it's like they're writing their rules, bro. It's like they go back when Jesus Christ, when he was writing the laws, bro. When he was writing the laws, he was just saying what's all his shit, but yet I think it was the Jewish people that would always change it, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they would switch the laws and be like, no, we're not gonna do that. We're doing our shit, bro.
Yeah.
So,
That's something I can say. It seems like Jewish people do hate Jesus. It does seem that way, but I wonder. Yeah, I need to look more into that. I haven't really looked too much into all that shit. All I know is they'll be doing some sneaky stuff, man. Because
Yeah.
that's kind of how it functions.
yeah, there's some. Man, it was just barely. I always hear the Jake Shield podcast, and they had like I think he was a Green Beret or in the military or whatever. He was like high rankings, and he was talking about how he just studied he just studies Judaism, bro. Like their Bible and what it is, and he feels like he was betrayed because he went to Iraq and he killed all these people, whatever, and then now he feels like all bad because he knew it was just for the bankers,
It
bro.
was just for the bankers
Yeah,
in
just
Israel,
for the bankers, yeah,
the
everybody.
Zionists.
Yeah, they come back all fucked up and they don't even give a fuck about you, bro. You're like, yeah, basically that, bro. It's some fucked up shit, but
Yeah, we gotta start making videos like that, like, because there's a lot of raza that's out there, being a police officer, being a, well, we could say right now, like, for the raza out here that's fucking a police officer or a military or some shit, you guys gotta really think about who you're working for, bro. You're working for these Zionists, these Israelis, bankers, and all these corrupt politicians. That's who you're working for. You're not working for the average person. You're not working for your family. You're not supporting them. You're not here to defend them. You're defending a certain small elite group of people who just use you as cannon fodder, and they just fucking don't give a fuck about you after the fact. But they're brainwashing the fuck out of everybody.
Damn,
you know?
that's crazy. Yeah, and it kind of sucks too, because I'm at the same time there's a lot of good cops, but it only, it's like a bad apple that just ruins everything for and they just
it's not that
portray
they're bad
too.
people. Like, it's just like having an understanding of who you're working for at the top, because there are secret societies like the Freemasons,
Mhm.
and they actually get away with a lot of crimes. Like,
Negative.
if you have a Freemason ring, if you're actually like part of the group, you can get away with a lot of police shit. Like, you just show them the ring and everything. So
No.
they're like almost untouchable, some people,
Damn,
so
that's crazy.
and that's who the policemen are really police officers are really, they know about that. They know what that is. And you gotta question who you're really working for, man. You're working for the people, you're a good dude, or you're just a fucking puppet, bro. Because I don't think they're bad people.
Yeah.
People are just going to work doing their thing. But I think every single person in this country, in the world, should really question who the fuck they're working for, man.
Damn, that's deep as hell, bro. And that's a good message too, though, bro. That's definitely something they should be thinking about too. Because you just go to work and that shit's all. I don't know. That's really complex and really complicated too. Because if there's no law too, then people are gonna do whatever the hell they want too, bro. But it's like, who knows who you're working for at this time, in this point now, bro. At this point, because I don't know, man.
It's not like regular day-to-day shit. Like, day-to-day shit, cops are not doing the most evil shit you can imagine. I'm not talking about that.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like when they do a protest, when they do some shit like that, and then these motherfuckers are the one. Actually, some of these motherfuckers are the one enforcing this weird shit too.
Yeah.
So you just have to. I would just say people gotta be more aware of that shit, and being able to fucking reject it. Being able to have people that can actually stand up and be like, nah, I ain't doing that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's true. That's true, bro. That's true.
So that's all it is. But we're probably about an hour and 11 minutes in. You want to end it off on
now? But we're gonna wrap it up right now. But well, it's a little quieter right now because the IPAs or something. It don't really matter. But anyways, people everybody's watching this, thank you guys for the support, the love, and keep sharing, keep commenting, keep liking our videos and subscribing and all that. Share it to your friend, your family member, whatever. And we're gonna keep on doing these videos. Next one should be an interesting video that we do. If we don't interview someone, we're gonna have some figure something out. But at the same time, thank you guys. We love you guys again. And you gotta say anything, bro? You good?
Chill, man.
All right,
it's good.
Man,
it's good. Thank you guys for tapping in.
All right, you guys have a good day. Peace.